Oh, yiggity, and we are back. So, part two of Officer Doodoo and the Pinhead kids. They went down and sat down with Officer Toodaloo, and they doing a little thing on the interview trying to be victims. But here goes some more idle threats and all that. I'm Jay Lava. I scour the internet so that you don't have to. So let's get right on into it. That's all we do. That's how we do it. Come on, let's see what he's talking about.
What is your thoughts on that phone call to Cito? Some people have gone out and done enhancements to the audio, and in doing that, created a transcript manually. It doesn't appear that the transcript was derived from an automated system or have any, in my opinion, real integrity with it. What are your thoughts, first, you guys, on the audio?
First of all, I don't like how he's discounting the audio because the black woman made it. He's a real scumbag for that. Just because she got the same audio that everybody else got off the website and did what she did to it. I ain't trying to hear that.
Audio, and then I'll get to you, Ed, on how could that be a defamatory area, the way it was produced? So what do you guys think about that audio?
Well, I can go ahead and say that as you posted that clip of all of us on the boat, you know, as it's rolling, not rolling, but right there sitting in the water, Wyatt's on the phone with Cito in that clip. I mean, he's on the phone. Wouldn't you think that you would have seen Nolan on the bottom of on the floor or something, or scrambling around, or everybody in a small space on the boat looking at him or something? I mean, it's just so crazy to think that.
Valerie,
why would we call Cito if we have a dead body on the boat? I mean, why would we call the Coast Guard? You know, why would we do the things we did if we know we killed somebody? And then another following up on that is, why aren't we in jail yet? I mean, we're not geniuses. There's no way we could have done a murder. I mean, there's no way we could have covered it up, especially out there with that many people. Go ahead.
I think, especially about the Cito call, I think people, regardless of who it is going to believe what they want to hear. I think half these people, or not half these people, but some of these people you can't convince, regardless. They're going to believe what they want to believe. If they want to believe that my friends and I had something to do with Nolan dying, then they're going to believe that regardless.
So check this out, y'all. Everything that y'all heard on that call, something wrong with your ears. You don't hear right. Y'all just want to, believe what you want to believe, okay? And it's just that simple.
Regardless of what you put out. But you put out, Brandon, that a clip of the boat when Wyatt was on the phone with Cito, and it is boldly clear that Nolan was not on the boat with us. You can literally almost see down to the deck. And as you can see in that picture, everybody is completely casual while Wyatt's on the phone with Cito. Yeah, we were scrambling around trying to get the boat fixed, but the guys were, in the video, you can see me, I'm sitting on the bow. If there was someone dying on the boat, why would everybody just be sitting there waiting to either get towed in, or in the first place, like Jack said, why would Wyatt call Cito? It's crazy. The reason we turned down Coast Guard is, why would we call Coast Guard if Cito could pull us in? But we fixed the boat and we ran into Fort Bayou, and that's it. The Cito call was completely enhanced, and these people just want to believe what they want to hear.
Completely enhanced.
And that's exactly what they're doing. So it's just crazy to me that people have tried to twist this and twist the audio. When we came out with the first interview, it debunked half these lies, and now you don't hear about any of it. You don't hear about the pool party because it was on June 27th. You don't hear about anything else that was mentioned. Thousands of lies. And now, the audio comes back, and all of a sudden we can hear Nolan yelling in the background, screaming. We're screaming about how he's dead.
About to say nobody heard Nolan in the background. Yeah, y'all was screaming about how he was dead, though. You was doing that.
It's just a complete lie, and it's another lie to push this narrative that people don't want to turn down. It's insane to me.
Sorry to interrupt. I know you're enjoying this incredible interview.
No,
make sure you hit the like and subscribe button to say what you naysayers out there. Subscribe button on our membership. Say one thing to naysayers out there, in your opinion, that are naysayers. I want to give you, a 30-second opportunity to say what you would want to say to people regarding what you're saying are lies that have been told about you. And I could start here and we'll go all the way down to, and we'll end with you, Ed. But Morgan, if you had an opportunity to have this projected to everybody in the United States of America, many people who have made statements about you and about what occurred that day, what would you say to them? Like just a 30-second, this is what you would want to convey.
I mean, first I would say that, I mean,
And
it's proven in evidence that they're all lies. I think that most of these people are just going to, I say most of these people, a lot of these people that have posted stuff out there, they've just been lies backed by no evidence. And if I had one thing to say to them, I'd say do your research before you go out saying something that's not true, that could hurt someone. Just do your research. I mean, it's easy. All you have to do is just scroll like they do all day long and find the evidence that's right in front of their face. And
Wait
I mean,
a minute.
it'll prove its own.
Is that not what we've been doing the whole time? Have we not been utilizing all the information that's come out thus far? And what's come out thus far is that y'all is not his friends and y'all did the boy dirty. We don't know what happened, but you did him dirty. Ain't that what it is? What's up, Reflex? Come on now.
Facts.
I could say I would want to add on to that, do the proper research. Sort through all the lies. I mean, and a lot of these stuff, like you can just tell straight off the bat it's lies. And for one, it's defaming us. And for two, it makes you look like a dummy. I mean, like, you're just saying stuff, just pulling it out of who knows where, and you just look like an idiot.
I told y'all these dudes was straight dweebs. Straight up corn-fed bread dweebertons.
On your phone, making this TikTok or whatever. Do your research, man. Like, if you can't simply do that, don't get on your phone and start making a video.
It's just kind of concerned me with like how people have the time of day to just make up complete lies out of something that they have no evidence of and to post on social media to put other people down. It's insane to me, like how, like, just people push this and, you know, want to make this a story that it's absolutely not. I don't know what happened to Nolan. My friends don't know what happened to Nolan. But for people to come around and say, oh, this happened for a fact, and I know this, and there's no telling me otherwise.
Why does he just look like a buster, a dweeb? Like, look at his neck and look at his ears and that hat. They all look so busterish. Can't get past that.
Then that's just stupid. You have no, like, half these people that are saying all these crazy things on the internet, those lies have already been debunked. There's evidence supporting this is a lie. Like, why are you still saying this? These people just have no idea what they're talking about. And it's very clear because a lot of these people just speak without thinking and post stuff without thinking. But at the end of the day, it just looks really stupid on their page and whatever they're posting on. But it's just sad. Like, people really take the time out of their day to post a bunch of BS lies on a bunch of 19 and 20-year-olds who have never done anything to hurt anyone and, loved their friend. Like, I love that man more than anybody. And like, so did all of my friends. And it's absolutely horrible that these people want to come on and push this narrative that we had something to do with this or we killed our best friend.
Did he say he loved that man more than anybody? I mean, if trying to pour it on thick was a person, he didn't even give a voice inflection when he said that. That was so monotone. I love that guy with more than anybody.
It's just sick to me, Brandon. That's it.
Yeah.
Well, this might be too long, but I have a few things I need to add. First of all, with respect to Warren, if you just murdered your best friend on an island, the dumbest thing you could do would be to call the Coast Guard, to call a federal law enforcement agency and tell them, hey, can you guys go out and check out this island?
Y'all didn't do that.
And look for Nolan and Wells. Well, that's exactly what Warren did. Warren called the Coast Guard. And that is one of many very compelling facts. He got back and he called the Coast Guard. Does that sound like a guilty man to you? All right, now these are all American young men, incredible young men. And they did a lot more than just that. I won't go through all of it now, but they did a lot of heroic things after the fact. And they did the best they could. And they tried for their dear friend. All of their actions
Hold
are
up.
the actions of
But what did they try though? They tried for their dear friends. I be listening to what people say. What did they try? My mans?
innocent men, not guilty men. And again, they are categorically, completely, and totally innocent. All right, but that's not the end of it. I'll say this again. If you lied, you won't be able to hide. If you lied, you won't be able to hide. And you're going to be held accountable. And if you lied about these fine young men, these good Ocean Springs people, you're going to be held accountable. You're going to be sued. I tell you, there are going to be lawsuits because we have already identified some of the worst offenders. And it may have felt good for them in the moment, instant gratification, sugar high. They got their sugar high. But long after that sugar high wears off, they're going to find themselves in court, and it's going to be excruciatingly painful.
Who he think he is? Some type of mob boss or something like that? Who is this? This the kind of counsel you got with a hunter's hoodie on, shorts, sneakers, and a hat? Get out of here, bro. Nobody taking you serious. You're a dweeb too.
The only thing I can say about that is it won't be quite as painful as what they did to Morgan, Jax, and Warren.
So Ed, I got one question for you, because the way you guys articulate the defamation, obviously, if someone puts out online lies, knowingly and intentionally do them, knowing that they're lies, in part, that's a part of the defamation. But is the racial component, because when someone goes out and says things without evidence, projecting that this was a racial encounter, is that a part of this defamation, or does that not count as far as your tactics on defending them or defending their honor, I guess, in this situation?
Well, one thing that we're never going to do is we're never going to speculate, and we're never going to guess like some other folks who got their sugar highs and are sucking up all the oxygen in the room for now, and they'll have their day in court. But we can talk about what might motivate people. And I won't talk about any particular people because I'm not inside their head right now. But I can tell you that racism for profit is a major factor here. And we don't have to name names. But racism for profit.
These dudes want to be the victim so bad. All of a sudden now it's racism because y'all white and y'all let your black homeboy die. We can't change the facts, bro. But y'all see that though? Y'all see that sleight of hand though? It's racism now because they white and they let their black homeboy die. Wow. That's what I'm saying, man. Like this actually kind of crazy when you think about like really what's happening though. Just like these dudes is actually really trying to turn the tables and make themselves the victim. This is crazy. I mean, and then look who they sitting down with. Somebody who damn near think they white. So, I mean, it makes sense. You go to one unstable person for a whole bunch of other unstable people, you know.
Generating outrage for profit. In the end, it's all about money. And we don't even have to think about whether the racism that the...
What are you doing it for? You're not doing it pro bono. See, that's what kills me. I guess he's supposed to be insinuating Ben Crump. But he's doing it for the same reason you're doing it for. Because that's what you get paid to do. Don't try to demonize because there's money involved. That's what it is, black people. You can't get no money. Yeah, you can't get no money. You can't get compensated legally or financially. Just get nothing. Just get the script that we tell y'all, and that's it. Well, if you don't sit down and shut up somewhere.
these people are talking about is real or fake or anything like that. It's racism for profit. And it's part of the motive. But when you have offenders who defame innocent young men, fine innocent young men, upstanding young men, it might be a constellation of motives.
He talk like
Profit, animus, stupidity, ignorance. Maybe they just don't like evidence. See, we really like evidence here. Tyler Cox really likes evidence. I really like evidence. Morgan.
And you like Cox too.
Jax, Warren, we really like evidence. And that's the difference between the other guys and us. And we have evidence. We have the receipts, we have the goods, and we're going to be presenting it in court. And I will say, once we present it in court, we're going to say, now you can't leave.
Do you think that
Can't leave.
the other side, because I've seen through social media that there's a preparation of lawsuits against the boys. Is there merit, according to your knowledge in this space, is there merit to pursuing lawsuits against them?
I am so glad you asked that question, because I can answer that question definitively and unequivocally. Anybody who sues Jax, Warren, or Morgan, they're going to end up paying our attorney's fees. Guaranteed. Any lawsuit, and I'm going to warn anyone right now, anybody who is thinking for 1 second about suing these fine young men, these good Ocean Springs people, you're going to pay their attorney's fees. You're going to lose. You're going to get annihilated. You're going to get crushed. You have nothing. And here's the beauty of it. We know you have nothing because we actually have the evidence. We know what happened. And I'll just say it like this. We have a pair of aces and you have 2-7 offsuit.
So with all the negative that's going on, obviously there's been positive that I've seen that have come y'all's direction. I felt like when Warren came out and did the interview the first time, of course, a lot of people decided to say a lot of negative things, but then there's a tremendous amount of people that were very supportive and thankful that they had a chance to hear the other side. So what are y'all's thoughts and feelings on the other side of this, where people have been supportive? Kind of what are your thoughts on that? What have you experienced in that area?
I want to start off and just say that has helped us tremendously through this. One, mentally knowing that there are people on our side that are here to help and want to help and are actually helping with the online stuff. And I want to say thank you to everybody who has made a video on the positive side of things and showing the actual facts and debunking a lot of false information and giving to the Gifts and Go. Yeah, that's another really big one. Thank you so much for that, giving to the Gifts and Go. That means a lot, more than you could ever imagine.
Yeah, Morgan.
I just want to say thank you to all the people out there. I personally went through and looked at all the there's a prayer thing you can say a prayer on there, and I personally went through and looked at all the prayers, and I'm just really appreciative of all the people that I know that have our backs and have supported us through all of this. It's really helped us out.
That's great.
Oh,
I've never
obviously
seen
I want to give thanks. My friends and my family really appreciate it. I mean, it's hard to get by every day without having a group of people behind you. And it really helps my friend and I's, especially like mental side of things, knowing that we have a community behind us that is willing to stand for us and stand for the truth. And, we can't thank them enough. Like seriously with, like Morgan said, the prayers and just even the money and the Gifts and Go. It's a blessing from the Lord. And, we can't thank everybody enough. Seriously, it's been more than enough.
So Ed, what are your thoughts on this? I know you see the outpouring of support for the boys. I know that obviously with your credentials, you're taking on this case, which is a huge undertaking, representing multiple young people in this, with so many people that you have mentioned that could be and possibly going to get sued in this. So what would you like to say to the people about this?
Well, the most important thing is that these 3 outstanding young men who are completely innocent are worth standing behind. It's worth standing behind them. It's worth supporting them, because these 3 gentlemen here, they're going to go out into the world and they're going to do incredible things for society, right? These are 3 young men who want to help people and who are going to help people. They're just wonderful souls, wonderful human beings. So if you want someone to support, if you're looking for someone to support, and if you're looking for people who tell the truth and like evidence and common sense, you should support these guys, not the other guys who traffic in lies. All right, now there's a Give, Send, Go page, right? Those donations are very important. We have an incredible legal team. I'm very, very privileged to be working with Tyler Cox, called Cox, right? Yeah. Right, so, but
Neither one.
we're gonna be bringing powerhouse lawsuits, absolutely powerhouse. But, right, it does require support, and any support is greatly
Going to
appreciated.
jail.
But there are also things that people can do
And
that have
hell.
nothing to do with money. All we're asking people to do is embrace reality, embrace common sense, and don't give in to your worst impulses. Do the research. Read. Look at the evidence.
Boy.
Right? Start judging credibility. And look at the respective motivations, the motives on both sides. Right? On one side, you have some folks who maybe are not motivated by such great things. But what we have on our side and why you should support us, one word for you. My favorite word, which is virtue. We've got virtue. All right? We've got the honesty. We've got the integrity. Right? We're doing the right thing here. Honesty, integrity. That's us. Honesty, integrity, and the truth. And those are very high virtues. And that's why you should support these incredible young men.
Well, thank you guys for agreeing to do an interview. I really, the purpose, and I think you guys can agree to this or lament to it, that the purpose is just to get the message out there. You know, I'm not an investigator in this case. I've done this for a living for a very long time. I know when people are lying and when they're not. And I want the world to know the only reason I'm even willing to talk to you guys is because you've shown through evidence that you've shown me and also through your character that you guys are trustworthy and you're at least in good faith telling me your side of the story. And so I just want to say thank you guys for doing the interview and good luck.
Thank you.
The white man isn't the devil, then I don't know who is.
The white man is more savage than what they say hell is. When you think about what they say hell is.
What I was talking about, these busters in my chat that seem to like Officer Tatum. So since y'all want to talk about Officer Tatum, let's talk about y'all real quick. I know how to make y'all get up out the chat real quick. You ready?
If the white man isn't the devil, then I don't know who is.
The white man is more savage than what they say hell is. When you think about what they say hell is, it's a white man in a pitchfork, you're on fire, you're getting tormented. But I've heard stories of the white man hanging women upside down, cutting the baby.
Huh? What they do? Hold up, say that again.
Women upside down, cutting the babies out. I've heard of white men putting babies and letting alligators eat them for alligator bait. I've heard of white men putting us in cauldrons, burning us, putting oil on us, tar and feathering us, eating us, buck breaking us. And you telling me there's a Satan that's worse than that?
Damn that brother's spitting. Damn, he's spitting. Oh, y'all want to talk though? Y'all want some more? Cause I got some more for you.
I don't think butt breaking us. I don't think that works to get your butt.
Yeah, I don't. So for us, we didn't believe that I think we didn't believe it was possible for us to get into that hell. But we was taught that if we be good to this white man in this plane, we would go to a greater place.
And it ain't happening because y'all's the devil. Oh, I got some more teachings for y'all. Y'all want to go? That's what y'all want to do? You know, I grabs videos just for y'all. Like, besides my program, besides what I'm doing right now, I grab some videos for y'all just to throw it on in your face. Did you know that? Did you know I have y'all in mind when I grab certain videos just so I can get you? Did you know that? Y'all better calm down. That's what you better do. You better calm down. Because I'm petty like that. And I spent a whole episode getting at your neck. So just calm down. That's all. Anyway, let me go ahead with the program. Listen, man, they out here telling on themselves, y'all. This what they doing, y'all. They out here telling on themselves. And then we got my man Mats to check them on it. Have y'all heard this video yet?
Black folks, listen up. Pay attention to what I'm about to say, to the words coming out of my mouth. No, there is not a roving band of white supremacists rolling around the blackest city in America, Jackson, Mississippi, per capita, also the murder.
You know you fucked up, right? You blew your cover. Yes, you did. You blew your cover. You're one of those white men.
Yep.
Yes, you are. I mean, think about it. You're one white guy telling black people what other white men aren't doing. Do you know how large that is? To really tell black folks what white men aren't doing?
Right.
Well, okay, if you're telling us what they're not doing, then you should be aware of what they are doing. And you're not talking about that. Now are you? Why not? Because you were eager to safeguard and protect the image of white, and not think thoroughly that letting us know what a whole bunch of white men aren't doing will let us know inadvertently that you are aware of what they are doing. Wow. Just couldn't help but to get on social media, huh? I know. I understand. I know. Don't worry about it. We all fuck up, right? I know. I mean, using all black city and per capita. Like Mississippi is special. You know how many men have been set up by sliding women up underneath them in all black cities and all white cities?
Katie.
To suggest that white men in 2026 is roaming like they did in the 30s and 40s only convinces me that you aren't trained well enough. You fucked up. You thought maybe we would hear this and immediately be filled with emotions that would not allow us to think straight. Not me. Yeah, well, you failed your mission. Whoever your handler is should be fired or taken out to the back of the barn. Do better, all right? Tag, you're it.
Listen, you know what their problem is over there in the chat? It was how they was raised, y'all. Look, I'm finna school my people real quick. This is how them people was raised. This is the problem with them folks in the chat right now. White people got a parenting problem. Go ahead, Bet.
White people have a parenting problem. It's time we talk about it. There are three primary things I want to point out in this video. Number one is the fact that white parents do not discipline their children for racism. Racist comments start at a very young age for most white people because they simply repeat things that they overhear in their environment.
Hold on, is that kind of sort of like what the people in my chat is doing? Wait a minute. She might be on to something. Hold on. Let me make sure I heard you correctly. Could you say that one more time?
Hi, I'm Kylie, and white people have a parenting problem. It's time we talk about it. There are three primary things I want to point out in this video. Number one is the fact that white parents do not discipline their children for racism.
That's y'all problem. Y'all need y'all ass whooped. That's what it is. That's what it is. Y'all have not gotten y'all ass whooped. That's your problem. Because if y'all got your ass whooped, you would know better to be over in some black people's chat talking all the crap that you talk. You would know better than that. Y'all ain't got y'all ass whooped. That's the problem. Go on, Becky. Is there more?
Racist comments start at a very young age for most white people because they simply repeat things that they overhear in their environment.
So is that where y'all getting it from? Your little snow roach mother? Is y'all snow roach mother passing this down to you little cornstarch warriors? Huh? You little flower rangers? Huh? Is that who passing this down to y'all? Is this where y'all getting it from? See, that's the problem. That's your problem right there. That's your problem. That's it.
Children might come home and be talking about things that are inappropriate, like skin tones or calling someone brown or black in a derogatory way, which is a learning experience for these kids. And that is when the white parents should sit down and educate them on what racism is.
Somebody should have sat y'all down and taught y'all what racism is. Because obviously y'all don't know. Obviously y'all don't know what racism is. Somebody should have sat y'all little narrow apple-headed ass down and told you, little Johnny, nah, little Johnny, you don't say that, little Johnny. But guess what? You was raised by scum, so scum produces scum. Clap it up, man. Y'all making y'all parents proud. Clap it up. Y'all are stunning examples of the dominant society. Yeah, you. That's you. Clap it up for them. These shining examples of the dominant society. Y'all really carrying the torch. I swear. Okay, so at least we know where we get it from. Now what we got.
And how it is wrong to be mean to someone because they have different color skin.
How it is wrong to be mean to somebody just because they got different color skin. Just because they looking at your folks like they did the dirty deed that they did, talking about they left their best friend back at the island. Because that's essentially what y'all doing. Y'all over here mad because we looking at y'all a certain sort of kind of way. Well, you gonna have to take that, baby. Baby, you gonna have to take that. Baby, you gonna have to take that, baby. Take that L, baby. That's your fault. She says y'all repeat what you learn. You learn that from the devil Metcalf. You guys are shining examples. Way to go. Way to go there, Ryan. Way to go, buddy. Tell us more, Becky.
Kids do notice these things. They don't assign meaning, but that is a point to educate them. Number two, childhood cruelty and taunting and bullying is very, very common. And again,
well, guess what y'all ain't never going to be able to do? Y'all ain't finna come over here with your little taunting and your bullying. We don't care about you dweebs. Y'all are peasants to us. We smack y'all around like little mouses and cats. You know, like cats don't be wanting to kill the mouse. They just smack them around, let them run around a little bit. We do that to y'all. And y'all really think y'all be over here making an impact. And straight dweebs. This is why them birth rates is going down. Because y'all can't stop being over in people's chat and go out and mix and mingle. If you go out and mix and mingle, maybe you could get them birth rates up. But then y'all gonna raise some little school shooters? See, this is the problem with y'all. Y'all over here thinking about racism when you should be thinking about making love, growing your population. Y'all want me to teach y'all some moves? You want me to give y'all some game? Tell y'all how to get a couple girls or something? You want me to teach y'all some moves? You're not too sure of yourself? You got a hankering for being racist on the keyboard at night with black people who don't care about you? Huh? Is that what it is? I could teach y'all. Look, me and Foxy was gonna do like a little relationship, like talk about, men and women dynamics. Maybe y'all can learn some game or something. Y'all want some game? Because I mean, especially you, Ryan. Ryan, you seem real pressed, bro. When the last time you had a lady, Brian? Ryan. We still is, Foxy. It's on. Hit me. Matter of fact, hit me tomorrow. Anytime you get ready, just hit me tomorrow. We're gonna work it out. Ryan, you want some game, Ryan? Cause you seem really pressed, bro. You're doing a lot of tickety tackety, little texter Dexter. You want to talk? You know what, Ryan? I would say this. You need to mend that relationship with your mom, man. Yep, it's your mom that got you out here with so much hate in your heart. I bet you like 25 and you look 47 right now. I bet you look like a shriveled up prune right now. And that's the hate in your heart. You need to get that hate out your heart. You need to get that hate out your heart, brother. Well, I'm gonna let Becky keep that, because Becky was schooling us. Let me bring that back a little bit, because she said the part two.
These things, they don't assign meaning, but that is a point to educate them. Number two, childhood cruelty and taunting and bullying is very, very common. And again, white parents do not use this as an opportunity to discipline their children. They simply allow the bullying until eventually it turns on the parents. I don't know if you've seen, but a lot of white parents get yelled at by their children.
Let's talk about that. Why y'all be yelling at y'all mommy and daddy like that? Why y'all be doing that? That's why I said, man, you need to go work that out with your mom, fam. This ain't the outlet for you. Now we understand that y'all going through something. We already understand, like we understand the statistics, right? Everybody know this, right? Everybody know that the US population is made up of 26% of YT males. We know that, okay? And we also know that YT males are responsible for 91% of the family annihilation. So listen, fam, I know you have thought about, thinking about, or about to go get your mom out the box. But listen here. You using this space the wrong way. If you would have approached it like you need some help, black people compassionate, we would have tried to help you out, man. Nobody needs to take their whole family out the box, cuz. I want y'all to calm down a little bit. All the typing that you doing, man, it's raising your blood pressure. I know your blood pressure's out of control. Let's talk about the effects of this hate y'all got. And what you say, James? I'm white and I ain't get to see my dad that much. It tells because you over here on some bitch ass shit. I can tell your daddy wasn't around, and your mama was probably getting hit by a Jamal or two. So you're really mad at black people. That's why you over here in the chat. Because I kind of sort of remind you of that nigga that was smacking you in the back of the head when he was in there banging your mom out and told you to get away from the door. I understand. Listen, man. I understand, bro. I understand. But this ain't the avenue for you, sir. This ain't it. You approaching it the wrong way, man. Now, if you want some help, we can give you some help. Help ain't nothing but a call away, brother. You just got to make the first step. You got to make the first step, the first move. It's all on y'all. You know, I feel deeply, I feel deeply for you guys, man. I feel deeply for you guys, man. Anyway, Becky was schooling, so let because she had 3 points. That was part 2. So let's get to part 2.
To discipline their children. They simply allow the bullying until eventually it turns on the parents. I don't know if you've seen, but a lot of white parents get yelled at by their children. That is a very, very normal thing in white households. And finally, not disciplining your child and making sure that they are healthy and cared for all around is what causes a lot of mass violence. Because again, most of the people who have access to weapons and are going into places and are white do better.
Do better. And it's the lack of love that you guys get. See, we sit up here and we watch these crime stories at night, and I know what your house looked like. I know the house you grew up in. Dog and cat feces everywhere, clothes everywhere, the toy everywhere got clothes. Mold. Y'all staying in somebody's basement. Or y'all all packed in the trailer with Papa Joe, and he the only one that got Social Security, and y'all just had to kind of just work it out. I know how y'all come up, man. We know what y'all go through. We watch the stories every night on this channel. Shameless plug. Tap in for J Lava Late Night Crime with Lava. And we go through these cases, man, and we see, man. We see what they do to y'all, man. Is it fair? No, it's not fair. It's not, man. It's not fair. But what y'all can't do is come take it out on us. You gotta seek the help that you need, man. I'm trying to give them some reflection. I'm trying to give them some solid advice, okay? You gotta want to change, brother. Karen, thanks for the jewels. Come on, brother. Now I can give it to you. I be trying to lead and steer you in the right way, nah. You're falling off the wagon. This channel is helping the world, y'all. Cap, that's what I'm talking about. This channel, you heard what he said. This channel is helping the world, y'all. One little 8.5 at a time. Right? We ran a campaign on this channel for a long time to save the YT children. Oh yeah, we did. Oh, we had a crusade to save the YT children. Because let's face it, The YT children are at risk out here. I mean, we can laugh and we can joke, guys, and all that. But there's an epidemic out here, man, that needs to be addressed. We got YT children out here, and you can see the aftermath of the damage. They're in the chat, for Christ's sakes, guys. They're in the chat. They're in the chat, guys. You can see it. It's gross. It's gross, isn't it? They must think I care about numbers. All I want is the people here that love to hear me pop this yang yang on y'all. Judy, I got you cracking up over there, Judy. Yeah, man, we gotta say the cheering. I mean, come on, man. Let's cut the crap, guys. Don't act like y'all don't see what's going on out here in this world. These children are at risk. And they're acting out in such a way, right? Just look up and down the timeline, guys. They're acting out. They're crying out for help. I don't think we should be so cruel, guys. They're crying out for help, man. They're crying out for help, man. You lucky guy. You lucky I got a little place in my heart. Just a little place in my heart. Yeah, I know y'all wouldn't know nothing about that. I know y'all ain't got no heart. You know what I mean? I know you don't really got no heart, but right here in the middle of my heart, I feel a little something, man. I feel a little something, man. It's terrible. It's terrible, dude. Yeah, we need to help him. James, do you Trina, do you understand? You understand where I'm coming from, though, Trina. I'm trying to be real. See, y'all over there laughing. I'm serious. It is an epidemic of massive proportions. It's actually breaking me up, man. Let me move on because I'm getting emotional. Yep. I'm starting to feel some sort of kind of way for the state and the plight of the whites. Matter of fact, hold on. Maybe I could put it in a song for them. Since they don't understand, I found a song with some acoustic guitar. Maybe they will understand this better. Go ahead, my guy.
You guys have a game today?
What? Let's get this straight.
What time?
So Jesse's raping girls until he breaks one of their necks, and in Oklahoma, it's no jail time. He caused internal damage 30 seconds till she was dead. And in Oklahoma, he's living a normal life. He recorded himself strangling the other one until she stopped breathing. His mom was in the other room. She could hear them screaming. He entered a no contest deal, but in Oklahoma, he's living a normal life. He can't live a normal life. How do you get 78 years down to 150 hours of community service without any jail time? Why is this case dismissed? Aren't they just showing him it was all worth it? If he's allowed to live a normal life, if he just went to one rehab program and now his case is expunged, he's allowed to go to college this year. You need to make sure they know he's coming. He can't live a normal life. Jesse Mack Butler's gonna do it again. He took away two normal lives. And still hasn't suffered any consequences.
There just is a process for paperwork.
Do you think it's a one-off? Here's a Courtney laughing after her fatal stabbing. She got 6 years of jail time. Carmelo got life when he was 17. Guess he couldn't live the American dream for some reason. His family couldn't have a normal life, even though Camden raped a 7-year-old for over 5 years and he only got half a year of jail time. He's getting married. They all played the victim of the charges brought against them, and they're all living normal lives because they're all white.
You guys have a game?
Because they're wise. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Maybe I had to put it in acoustics or something. Maybe if I put a little acoustic behind it, they can digest it a little bit better. OJ also didn't do it either. So I don't know why you tried to say that, James. OJ was black. OJ didn't kill Nicole either. Buster, thought you had somebody. Y'all must, I swear y'all just don't be knowing who I be. I will get you. And I don't care. Listen, man, hold on. All right, it's time for the big guns. I'm done talking to y'all. Let me talk to my people real quick. Auntie had a real deal stomp down message for us that needs to be said.
Get armed immediately. Yep. There's so many things that can't be discussed online.
Right.
But they're only evil people right now in this world preying on us.
In the chat.
We all know who they are.
Mm-hmm. We see them all the time. Valerie thinks.
They're inspired. They're inspired because they're watching how no one is being held accountable for taking the lives of black people.
Come on now.
That's going to cause a domino effect.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not having that shit.
Cayenne, the pepper lady.
All of you tough guys. I am not my ancestors. No, you're not. Because they fought back.
Mm.
You better research Gula Wars. You better research and find out more about your history.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing that's going to stop this evil but us.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, we have to get active. You don't want to hear that, huh? You're actually thinking that some magical something is just going to come down here and stop these evil people that have been taking our lives for centuries. Nothing's going to stop them but us.
But us.
Black people have to stop them.
That's right. I'm up for the task.
Don't listen to any idiots around you saying, don't listen to her. Don't listen to her. We're outnumbered. Don't listen to her. She's preaching race. You don't listen to me if you want to. And they're going to sneak slavery right on up because y'all sitting down waiting for what? Justice from who? The entire government is against us. You didn't watch the whole system of what just took place in Mississippi? You didn't see the way those young twins in Georgia got unalived in a park that was supposed to be closed, somewhere they never been. And they said it was them. They did it to each other. You didn't see any consequences, you see, because their whole judicial system, in order to break it, we got to be active.
Come on now.
We got to break this system. And the only way we're going to break this system is if we get active. That's it. What suggestions do you need?
Straight like that. Just straight like that. Oh yeah, she cooked. That was cooking. That was cooking right there, boy. Now y'all know it's a problem when the bros and the sisters is on the same accord. Come on now.
White man got on TikTok. I don't know his damn name. Some old ginger beard. He said, ain't nobody running around Mississippi just deliberately hunting black people. First thing popped in my mind was, how do you know? How do you know they not deliberately running around there hunting black kids and black folks in Mississippi? How do you know specifically, white man? Explain to me, how do you know this? But I'm pretty damn sure the explanation is gonna be some roundabout ass statistical. It's gonna be some shit that ain't real. How do you know they not deliberately hunting my damn people in Mississippi? How would you know unless your ass know the people that's involved in the shit, or you connected 2 or 3 degrees from separation to a piece of shit that got something to do with it? So here's the thing about the devil. The devil has to tell you what the hell he doing. He has to. He just can't be quiet. He has to say something. Arrogance is in the nature of an enemy that's led by something like that. So black people, when you see all these people saying what they not doing in Mississippi, consider the source. How in the hell would you know specifically, white man, that they are not deliberately coming together and strategically picking off innocent black folks? Why? How would you know they ain't doing that? That's my damn question. Because every time I tend to refresh my damn phone, it's another beautiful black body in a tree, in a damn grave somewhere, getting shot. There's always something in Mississippi, but you specifically know that they ain't hunting black people. If you know that's so strong, how about you use your white privilege and take your ass down there and figure out who doing it? Because if black folks come to Mississippi to find out, it's going to look like a whole goddamn terrorist war field. It ain't going to be good.
Slave ship, the Arrogante, the captain killed an enslaved man, cooked rebellion. They about the in front of self-kit. They don't want to believe it because it makes you
like people have done to us for
Oh, my bad. I ain't mean to do that. Hold on. I ain't mean to do that. My bad.
So long. And like anything else, like my mama told me, or like my grandmother told my sister, be careful putting a scared person in the corner because they will kill your ass to get out. The minute the heart of black Mississippi get tired of being afraid, they are going to unleash some shit in that city. Black people are, Mississippi is gonna fucking burn. Keep pushing and provoking. And all it takes is one black person to say that's enough. And when they start doing whatever the hell they gonna do to get y'all to calm the hell down and stop that shit, it ain't gonna be shit left in Mississippi. It's gonna look like a whole version of Katrina hit. It's gonna be bad for everybody. So to the white man who said ain't nobody doing it, I really suggest you get together with your behind the closed door white folks and y'all find out who doing it. Because one thing for sure, 2 things for certain. Fire burns every damn thing. Klansmen, Black Panthers, it burns everything. And y'all are stoking a powder keg with these murders, these deliberate attempts to keep fear in the hearts of people in Mississippi, these blatant online attacks of saying things and provoking us. You're gonna wake up a military that your ass couldn't beat 1,000 years ago, but the worst part is this time we on your land and you about to get an ass whooping. I'm telling you, keep provoking black folks. When we get done, you gonna think God came through here.
Right.
Click subscribe.
God's already here, buddy.
DM me, coach, I need you.
Yeah, it is gonna be God that's gonna have to go through there. And listen, I want y'all to understand the reasons why we feel like we feel and why we act like we act and how we ain't finna let nobody slide. Let us not forget.
37 on the Portuguese slave ship, the Arrogante, the captain killed an enslaved man, cooked him, and made the other enslaved people eat him. What? And the crew ate the organs. In 1831, after Nat Turner's rebellion, they desecrated his body after his execution, and then some sources state that they boiled down his body to a medicinal substance for white people to consume as an act of final triumph. Vincent Woodward has a whole book about the incidents of this happening, the consumption of black bodies, not just literally, but physically, intimately. It's well documented. And within that book, there's another slave owner, a Kentucky man, who butchers and cooks an enslaved person in front of other enslaved people as a form of psychological terror. And then in 1888, the Mercury in Philadelphia releases an expose exposing white doctors who are tanning the skin of black people to make shoes and cigar boxes.
Oh my God.
One of the physicians was quoted as saying that black skin makes a specifically enduring leather.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all ever heard that. I don't know if y'all knew this, but I'm trying to take y'all to school because it's serious and we should never forget.
There was also cases in Mississippi of them making belts and purses and things from black skin. They also used black babies as alligator bait. That's documented in multiple sources. They thought it was so hysterical they made postcards about it. Would use them as bait to hunt alligators or would just feed them to alligators. If you really want to go for a wild ride and you can stomach the truth, Thomas Thistlewood's diaries, called the Thomas Thistlewood Papers or the Thistlewood Papers, the slave owner himself kept a documented, detailed diary of all of the torture he inflicted on his slaves, including 3,800 cases plus of SA against black women, probably one of the most common crimes across the slave trade against black women. And he also invented what was called the Derby's dose, where he would flog a slave and then rub pickle juice or lime juice into their skin and then make another enslaved person defecate in their mouth. Typically, those kind of infractions would be eating a piece of sugar cane because they were hungry. And no, Miss Ma'am, you don't know who you're talking about. Madame Lalaurie did not eat her slaves. What she did do is chain them up with iron collars where she tortured, mutilated them, peeled their skin into strange shapes, and then murdered them. Just because you people are not educated enough to know what actually happened and you don't want to believe it because it makes you uncomfortable doesn't mean it didn't happen.
What? Say that again, little mama?
Tortured, mutilated them, peeled their skin into strange shapes, and then murdered them. Just because you people are not educated enough to know what actually happened and you don't want to believe it because it makes you uncomfortable doesn't mean it didn't happen.
That's y'all folks she talking about. That's one of your folks talking about y'all folks. Yeah, it don't feel good to hear what your folks be on, huh? Yeah, that's your people, your ancestors. That's your folks. And like she said,
You're not educated enough to know what actually happened and you don't want to believe it because it makes you uncomfortable doesn't mean it didn't happen.
And you wonder why I do what I do to make sure that we never ever forget what these savages, these ungodly, demonic people have done to us for centuries. This is why. Look, if you want to learn more, man.
You understand what I'm saying? Oh, I can put the school on you. I can give y'all some teachings if y'all really want them. You know what I'm saying? If you really want them, I can have it bust down for you. It don't stop there either. It don't stop there. You know, I got a bunch of them. I got a bunch of them. Yeah, I didn't think so. I don't see you talking now, you little busters.
Road of remembrance.
But anyway,
Because one thing
what we gonna
for
do
sure,
is,
two things.
Okay, welcome back to part 2 of slavery in my series of Being Black in America, the Black Experience, Black History. There is
being black in America, and y'all wouldn't know nothing about that. You don't know nothing about that. So listen, this is what I'm gonna do, y'all. We're gonna start another live. I'm gonna come on up out of this one, and then I'm gonna come on. I'm gonna go on into another one. Everybody that's still sticking around, I need you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button, right? And then when you come back, I need you to watch the landscape version. So how you know if you on the landscape version? Well, the landscape version got me real big in the screen. The portrait version got the stuff real little above the top and then the chat on the bottom. And it comes to my attention that on the portrait version, it's hard for y'all to see the chat. Well, if you go over to the landscape version, you can see the chat real big on the screen. and you can interact with everybody on all the lives, because it's like 3 lives going at one time. You understand what I'm saying? I got one more video, and we gonna do some crime tonight too. Crime been popping, boy. We've been getting it in on the crime now. So if y'all like crime investigations, y'all come right back here. We do it here too. But I got another video. Unfortunately, there was another brother slain. So we're gonna have to talk about that, and then we're gonna come back with the crime. But other than that, matter of fact, I wanted to throw this by y'all too. I understand that somebody told me that they love the t-shirts that I have, but they're too bold to wear out in public. And you know what I'm saying? They're not trying to get into a fight or something like that. So, I wanted to ask my Keep It P podcast, like, what kind of gear do y'all think y'all want to see? Y'all want me to make? Because I got some designers on deck, and I want to make us some gear, like some special gear. I got some crime gear too. I thought the crime gear would be even easier because that's not necessarily politically charged. So I do got some crime gear coming, but I'm talking about on the B1 blackity black side of the game. What kind of apparel or kind of gear should we be getting? Or you know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all want, put it in the chat after the video, like some nice phrases or sayings or something that'll look nice on a t-shirt, and I'll work it out for y'all. Other than that, I ain't gonna hold you, but I'm emoji foji and scoach about being on code. And I got 4 words for you. Thank you, Chris. I see that. I need you to go ahead and subscribe for the vibes, like for the spike, comment your vomit, share if you care about getting Black empowerment everywhere. Please do that on the platforms that we are on, Jones. And just to bring it all the way home, I've got love, peace, blessings, and aloha. I'm out the Doha for show. You already know.